Alright, let's see. I got signal. Let's see. Do I have. Yep, alright. I got signal, so I guess that's. Uh, um, a step in the right direction that I've learned right at the beginning to make sure that I'm actually recording. Yeah, okay. So, I've already typed in that this is day 59 of the 100-day challenge, my 30th day, my 50-second video. Okay, I already typed all that in. I've also printed in where I'm at and but that's changed. Okay, because one more time, I was not recognizing what I could and couldn't do. Not where I'm at. See, that's so I'm not going to do another section in Zen Guitar. I'm going to review. Now I've done a review several times, and I think the review is more important because I can go slamming through this book and spout all this wisdom that I find in this book, and then never use it. So, okay, so I'm going over the same ground so that it makes that 2-foot drop from my head to my heart. That's how they used to word it in a meeting that I used to go to. To be obsessed with a destination is to remove the focus from where you are. You know, they're really, really simple words. When words are that simple, it's like they just tend to go over my head. Where am I? Where am I? I said I wanted to play this new song, the driving song. It's a really simple song. It's a really simple song, but for whatever reason, I haven't recognized where I am. Okay, so I've been listening to a lot of children's songs, and this song is written like a children's song. It's that simple, okay? It's a C, one measure of C, a measure of G, first line. Then a measure of G and back to C. So you got 2 G, but I mean, so it goes C, G, G, C, C, G, G, C. That's a verse. Then it goes D, C, D, C, G, D, G, D. That's like the chorus. And then it does C, D, G. So it's just this little turnaround, like, I don't even know what to call it. Bridge, whatever. I guess you'd call it a bridge. So then that brings us around to C, G, C, G. I mean C, G, G, C, C, G, G, C. and then so then I get, well, if those are bridges, I don't know what to call these sections. You know, and you know, chorus, nothing ever repeats. There's no words the same in it, ever. And then I get to this part that's a C, E minor, E minor, C, E minor, E minor, C, D, D. And then I go back into one more verse, and then whatever you want to call that thing. I don't know, I guess maybe a verse, a pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to label the pieces, but it works. And so okay, so I'm singing. You ever think about writing? So there's the C, the chord. You ever think about writing? And that's a G, and then you go to the G chord and sing a B. Writing, and then I drop back to G, a silly song about, now the E, driving. That's simple. That's simple. Okay, then the next part goes all the other drivers, with or without riders. So that's your D, C, D, C, F sharp, E, the chords D, C, and then I go to the chords G, D, and so then I go back to the G. Fill me with apprehension due to their inattention. It's just the notes G and A. This is so simple, and and it this never changes. Most, I mean, probably 80% of the notes in this song, maybe 70%. I'd have to figure it out. It doesn't really matter, but the way over 50% of the notes in this song is the note G, which happens to be in 3 of my 4 chords. There's a C, there's a G, there's an E minor. It couldn't get simpler. It couldn't get simpler. Oh, the turnaround. Okay. But this doesn't help the situation. You know what I just sang? G, but this doesn't help the situation. G, A, G. That's it. That's it. And I just came off of a G, A, G, A. That's why it's like a kid's song. It's super simple. You know why I said I was going to play it, and you know why I'm sitting here telling you that I'm not, that I was unrealistic? Because I can play it. I can sing it. I can't just play it and sing it the way I want. See, because every time I sing it, I'm going to sing different notes. I'm going to sing it differently every single time. And the only way that I can learn my songs, pretty much there. I could probably play my song, Habits. Yeah, it's month and a half ago now? And I can't really play it. I mean, I'd play it, but I'd be unhappy because I wouldn't sing it the way I have it written, the way I have it conceived, the way I sang it when I was creating it. The only way I can do this. So, like, I know the melody to the Boxer. I am just a poor boy. Well, okay. See, I need to get the chords to even get into key. But I know that melody because I've listened to the recording so many times, and I always hear the same melody, the same notes. When I'm trying to learn this song of mine, every time I sing it, I'm singing different notes. And it's like it just defeats my efforts to try to learn it. So somehow, I'm going to have to record this song so that I can hear the melody. And what that gets to is I've opened up Ableton Live, and one more time, I have to go through their basic tutorial to figure out how to do it. I've done this 4 or 5 times at least. I've gone through the tutorial, and I wasn't consistent about it. So this is the next step in my 100-day challenge. I'm going to be using Ableton Live and making tracks so that I can play this song in tracks along with the melody, so I can hear it over and over and over again until I know my own song and I can sing the damn thing the way I want to sing it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and that's, and this all goes along with the Zen Guitar. Yesterday I couldn't sing a song. I tried, and I reviewed this one part about being where you are, but then he goes on. The beginner's mind. I really have to hear my own sound, and so I've been doing that with my own songs. I really like that. And so then wearing the white belt, carrying an empty cup, get rid of your preconceived notions. My preconceived notion today was that I was going to play this song. And then I realized I'm just not there, and I'm just not willing to do it in a way that's going to disappoint me. That's not my sound. That's not what I wanted to do. So pick up your guitar, purposefully, mindfully. Gosh, that's at least one thing I got that I can do, right? I do everything mindfully. Sometimes it's time to turn off your mind. That's when I get in trouble. Unfortunately, 80-90% of life is like that. So tune. Tune means to bring into harmony. It's not just your guitar. What about your internal tuning? Bring yourself into harmony with the people around you. That's what this whole process is helping me to do, the music, because I've never okay, and I'll give you a really good example of that, because it also ties in with spirit. Okay, so then play, play joyfully, play, to the one acquires techniques solely for the purpose of freeing the spirit. See, the whole thing is that I'm supposed to pour every ounce of my heart and soul into this. This is, if you can't play what you hear what you play. Okay, so I can't yet hear. I can't play what I hear because I'm not hearing anything. Okay? But then I get it down, and now I can't hear what I play because I keep singing it wrong. So I've got to come up with another way to do this so that I can hear what I'm playing, what's already come out of my heart and soul. Okay? So then we get into this practice, and it never come a point where practice ends, and there's the 12 points of focus and 12 points of misstep. And so we're on the first point of focus. And I already reviewed this, but this is where we're at. The spirit, to acquire focus, direction, and resolve. So, frustration builds up. Why are we doing this? Okay, so we have to get clear, tighten the mind. Okay, now, the way I've come to understand this is the same thing with tuning and in harmony. I've got to be in harmony with my purpose. I've got to be fully on board. Okay, so in my mind, I came up with this analogy many, many, many years ago in my life, for a good part of my life. The way I looked at laundry was, I don't like doing laundry. However, I like clean clothes. So there's 40% I don't like, and 60% I do like. That means I'm very ambivalent about doing laundry, because I'm only 60% on board. I'm just barely far enough on board to be able to get myself to do it. So that's exactly what this thing is saying. When you are focused on the way, every physical task becomes the object of mental training, no matter how small. Washing the dishes, making the bed, mowing the lawn. At every opportunity, keep your mind from laziness and wandering. Pay attention to the task at hand. It will carry over into everything you do. That is the spirit required to know the way of Zen Guitar. That is so not me. That's probably the biggest thing I've run into yet in the book, that I need to learn, to change, to bring into line with this idea of, the Zen idea. Okay, I pretty much like to mow the lawn now. It wasn't the case not that long ago. I still don't like to do laundry. Yesterday I wanted to do a video, but I wasn't fully on board, and I couldn't play a song that I've played many, 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 many times, one of my back pocket songs, because I was so distracted. And so now I need to be on board with, so one of the things that's always defeated me throughout my life is when I'm about to do a task, and I don't care if it's something I want to do, or something I have to do, or something I'm getting paid to do. Doesn't matter. I think that it's going to take this much effort, and it actually ends up taking twice as much effort. I think it's going to be fairly uncomplicated task, and it turns out to be far more complicated. That frustrates me. Now, since that happens most of the time, I'm frustrated most of the time because I didn't get on board with, okay, I'm going to do this. Let me have my unrealistic idea. Well, it's not going to be that complicated. It's not going to take that long. Okay? And then, but I'm on board with whatever it takes. Okay? Now I can get past that hump. When it turns out to be more, I can get past it without being frustrated. You know what the next step is? Really being happy about it. Being in happy adjustment to your current reality. Bill Wilson said that in one of his writings. Okay? It's been said a million ways from a million different directions. It's all the same thing. Okay, get fully on board. Be here now. Blah, 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 blah. What I have to do is sometime, hopefully in the not too distant future, I recognize that it will probably take me longer than I think. And it will probably be more complicated than I think. Let's find out what that means. Let's find out how complicated it is, how long it's going to take. See, now I got curiosity involved in finding out the reality. Now it's become something fun. That's when you're fully on board because your heart is into it. Fun. Anytime you're fun, excited, that's when you know. See that? How did he describe it? He said, what was he talking about? The sound. Why are we here? The sound. We are here to make a sound. Okay, and you can call it the sound of one hand clapping. You can call it the voice of God. Okay. Must have been further back. He told us how to recognize when we're there. Okay, well, sorry, but I can't find it right now. So, I can't remember what he said, but oh, here it is. Somewhere in here, I'm not. Each of us has the potential to know this sound. Somewhere, I must not have highlighted it. He tells us how to recognize it. That when your spirit oh well, can't find it. Maybe another time. You know, it's one of those things. It's hard to put into words, but you know, when you're just filled with joy, when something is just so much fun, when you're in the zone, when it just feels like some force of the universe is flowing through you, and it's not even you. That's when you found it. What found it? What is it? Well, whatever. The way we're supposed to live, the way we're supposed to do everything. Yeah, I'm a long, long, long way away from that. Anyway, so that's my, let's see, get that out of the way. Oh yeah, I've been motor mouthing for over 19 minutes. Yeah. Good luck anyone listening to this one, right?